Hello all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole and I started the 30-day hair detox in January of 2021. So the purpose of my videos is to show how my hair is progressing by applying the simple basic hair care techniques of cleansing, conditioning, and styling my hair every week. My preferred style of choice, my main style of choice right now is wash and goes, because I just figured out how to do them correctly to get consistent definition this year. So I'm sticking with that because I'm really been enjoying wash and goes. Hold on, I forgot where I was, but anyway, mainly styling my hair in wash and goes, but I also like to do twist outs every now and then, so you may see some of that sprinkled in there. I still like to do twisted updos every now and then, even though my hair is a lot shorter. I just like to do different styles on my hair. So if you want to do something like the 30-day hair detox, the key is the cleansing, conditioning, and styling. You style your hair however you want. Some people like to wear afros. Alternative styles like braids and stuff, that doesn't really count as a style for a weekly thing, but things you do with your hair, no added hair. So twisted updos, twist out, flat twist, just individual, hanging twist, or braids or braid outs, and bantu knots, things like that come to my mind. So I'm going to be doing a wash and go today. Again, I'm going to be doing a farmer's market this Saturday, so I know that I'm going to go ahead and use all of my extra topper gel. So I'm going to use my, after I do my shampoo, conditioner, detangle, and add my base gel, which I do use I'm using Uncle Funky's Daughter today. Then I'm going to do 2 topper gels and then 1 topper product that's an anti-humidity, anti-frizz product. Any questions you may have, make sure you check the description box below first, because it may have already been answered there. And yeah, so let's get into it. So at this point, I'm sorry, if this is your first time here, welcome, and click the subscribe button, please. And I appreciate the effort that you extend to hit that button just once. You don't have to hit it once. If you've been watching for a while, one of my frequent watchers, welcome back. I appreciate you for checking in with me every week. Every Friday I post these videos. These are my most consistent videos. I post them every Friday at 5:15 Central Time, Central Standard, CST. I know sometimes it's CDT depending on I looked it up on Google, but I can't explain that right now. The 5:15 CST on Fridays are my hair videos, and then any other videos that might be my other interests, like my soap making business and body business at my soap, bath, and body product business, www.lavishcoco.com. I will be posting, I post soap and bath bomb and product making, packaging business videos on this page as well. If I cook something and it's a great recipe and I want to share the process with you all, you may see cooking videos. So welcome to my channel and all my interests, right? So thank you so much for subscribing. And so I'm going to cleanse, condition, detangle, and apply my base gel in the shower, because that's where I can get the most water in my, this is a 7-day-old set, by the way. This is where I can get the most water in my hair the quickest for me. And I detangle with the Felicia Leatherwood brush. That's my mainstay. That's like the best. When I discovered that brush, that was, I think, the start of me leading me to where I am now with the 30-day hair detox with the Iron Black Girl curls and then continuing, because when I met that brush, I was like, oh my, a brush that's especially made for my hair. It's awesome. And once I discovered it, that's the main styling tool I use on my hair, aside from my rat tail comb to part the hair. So yeah, I'm gonna cleanse, condition, add my base gel, come out here, add my 2 topper gels and my anti-humidity, anti-frizz product, and then I will show you how I am raking and smoothing. If you would like to see where I started with this journey, when you click on my channel on YouTube and you see the bar at the top and you can click videos, it should list all my videos in chronological order from most recent to least recent. So if you scroll all the way down to see where I started, then you can see how my hair has progressed over this journey, to see where I've come from to now. Because even on my day one, I feel like when I first started, my day one, it could have been more like this, but I was just so happy to get some definition. I was happy with where I was at then, and I'm happy with where I am now. So be happy at every step of your journey. For real, y'all, I'm going to go cleanse, condition, and add that first base gel, and I'll be back when I'm done. As you can see, my hair is full of water, and Uncle Funky's daughter as my base gel. Some people call it a leave-in, because apparently when I first started, I would use Uncle Funky's daughter because I was thinking, not that it was wrong that I was using it, but I was thinking that like all gels have hold, but Uncle Funky's daughter doesn't really have much, if any, hold. So even though it's a gel, it's not like a whole gel. So that's why I create hold, right, is what I use next on my hair. And I like to do this in 4 sections. Do it like that, warm it up, and then it distributes through your hair better. That's what we want. And this side is more dense than this side, so I usually end up using a half of a pump to a whole pump more on this segment of my hair versus this section. It smells like citrus. It says a citrus kumquat, so that's what it smells like. Citrus. It's like one little, see this one little strand of hair? But if you look at it, let me show you how your hair retracts, even if you're doing so even if you're looking at it, it's actually starting to shrink up. Like this bottom part is coiling up. So that's what happens when, even though I'm elongating it, it's still going to shrink up, but the heaviness of the water and the product weighs it down so it doesn't shrink up as fast. So then as it's drying, then it's drying at a lower point, and then it'll shrink up slower. So we're not getting rid of shrinkage, but I think of it more as we're just trying to hold it off as long as possible. Now this is my anti-humidity, anti-frizz product because I want all the help, because if I know I'm going to be outside and uncontrolled environmental factors, especially downtown around the water, then I want all the product. I ain't worried about flaking. I've got plenty of water in my hair, so now I'm gonna just work the product through my hair. And any snags I come to, just separate them. It doesn't necessarily mean I didn't detangle properly, but there's a lot of kinks and curls in here, and I'm sure even as I'm talking to you, my hair is probably shedding new hairs, because you shed 50 to 100 hairs per day. So think about it, even if you thoroughly detangled, let a few minutes go by, this might be new hairs that shed, that are coming out, versus you just not necessarily detangling properly. It could be, you know, more than one thing, so don't freak out. And if you really feel like you could do better at detangling, then do better at detangling. That's okay too. That's the great thing about getting to know your hair, you know, your routine, because even if someone has the exact same, let's say I had a twin sister, identical twin, right? Like same DNA, and we have identical hair. If she works as a welder, you know, outside, or a brick mason, because women do that, and I work inside as an accountant or in an office, then we have different environments and things affecting our hair on a regular basis. So we would still have differences in how our hair behaves just because of those environmental factors, even if we're basically exactly the same person. So take that into consideration, get to know your hair, your life, your routine, and then what you have to do to realistically get your hair to be the best it can be. Not the best mine can be, because we're different, okay? There's your motivation for today. All right, so with that, so I'm gonna separate this into 4 sections so I can start raking and smoothing. And be careful, I'm being, even though it may look like I'm going like fast and stuff, with my hand strength, I'm being very careful with how I hold on to my hair, because I don't want to squeeze out all this product that I'm putting in I want it to stay in my hair as much as possible. So even as I'm even if I'm doing this, like my hands are it's not like this. It's very like firm hand, but a gentle hand. Drop my clip. Where'd it go? No. Oh yeah, this hair is full of product. Here's my clipping. I found it, so I'll start over here. And as I told you in the last video, I really did I spent more time on the work of the shampoo. See that? It doesn't want to come down with the rest of it. So I'm gonna pair it up. You know, in school they put people in teams with a bigger piece of hair. So hopefully the bigger piece of hair, see, the bigger piece of hair it's helping that little piece of hair to stay down lower because it didn't want to do it on its own. It needed a friend to hold on to stay down, okay? So do your hair like that. If you have like one stubborn piece, they pretend like it's saying, I need a friend to help me, and just kind of put it with a bigger clump of hair. Show y'all this one more piece before I go slower when I'm recording because I'm trying to do it in a way, explain it in a way so y'all can get some benefit from what I'm doing and kind of understand, because I learn by reading but also by watching. So if you're that kind of learner, I hope this is helpful to you. And so I'm going to finish here, and then come back here and show y'all how I do the front. So this hair's been sitting a moment, so I'm gonna warm it up some before I get started raking and smoothing this section. Healthy edges, get into it. Yeah, y'all, when I first started this journey, and I would see stylists, cut it kinky stylists, and they're just like parting through people's hair with their fingers and raking it and smoothing it without using a comb or a brush. And I'm like, that's amazing. That must be that professional level skill. I'll never be able to do that. But I'm doing it now, so stay consistent. Stay consistent with your routine, and your hair will get more malleable. It'll get more used to what you're doing to it, more hydrated, and it will behave and go where you want it to go. And for the most part, do what you want it to do within the bounds of what it's able to do, right? If I want this hair to be straight, it can't do that with what I'm doing to it right now. So that would be unrealistic, and I would just be setting myself up for failure. So don't set yourself up for failure. Set yourself up for success by setting realistic expectations on what your hair can do right now, and then know what you want it to do in the future, and talk with your stylist to see what's feasible. And I used to also have to like really smooth my hair down here as well as rake and smooth it, but I don't have to do that anymore either. I'm contributing that to when I condition, getting enough conditioner, enough water, and really getting the conditioner all the way to my roots when I'm in the shower. So it's really laying that cuticle down from root to tip. It's a little tangly, see it there? Just pull it apart. Don't freak out. Don't rip it out. Don't rip your hair out. I'm serious. Don't rip your hair out. It's not necessary, okay? And don't cut it either. See? I didn't rip it out. We're good. It didn't used to do that. See these waves? They weren't there before. See, this is a shorter part of my hair that's kind of along with this shorter part. So we're still growing it out. Yeah, you can see how it's shorter, and then you compare it to the front, even more shorter. So that's part of the parts that I'm growing out. And how do I know if I've raked and smoothed enough? So if I'm going through my hair and it feels like it's, see how I had to stop there? So that lets me know I need to, in there I feel some, like some tension, that my fingers aren't just running smoothly through my hair. And sometimes even when I get on that last pass and I feel a little snag, then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go through it one more time just to make sure. So that's how I know, just, is it smoothing? Am I running into bumps or like tangles that I need to separate? Or even at the end, is it like some resistance with that last swipe through? So just go back and from the top to the bottom, just make sure you're aligning the curls. That's like, that was a good one. Yep. Last piece. There we go. I'm gonna take this extra. Just do it like that. I'm just gonna do a little shake this time. All right, so I am done. Nope, see, go careful where I put you. How they lay, y'all, that's how it's gonna be when it dries. So if anything's looking too out of sorts or crazy, just kind of try to gently shift it. But this is the back. And I'm gonna sit under the hooded dryer, high heat, for at least an hour. At least an hour. Sometimes I do an hour and 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna go back in and diffuse it for about 30 minutes is what's been working really well for me. So, see you when I get back. This is my hair after about an hour and 20 minutes I spent under the hood dryer on high heat. Lots of hold, lots of hold, lots of holds. See that? With my hair doing like this and then drying, it didn't get, I tried to push it back to kind of dry it that way, but it doesn't always work, and that's fine. So you can see what it looks like inside, where I'm gonna have to, I don't have to, but I'm gonna go in with the diffuser to dry these segments more, and even more so in the, this is pretty dry, but right in this part, right, all on the scalps, look at all that. So I'm going to, not right now, I got a couple things I want to go do since it's dry on the outside, but before I go to sleep tonight, I will have gone in and dried these roots some more with my diffuser, with my handheld dryer with my diffuser attachment. This, I think I linked it in the description box exactly, because I got this off of Amazon, so I think I linked in the description box exactly the type of dryer I use to dry my hair. Yep, so that's that. I love it. It can move, it moves a little, but I rather have the hold and the definition that's gonna last me days and days and days. So this is where we're starting, and when I do diffuse it, I set my timer and I'm gonna diffuse it for 30 minutes and then go about my life. So I will see y'all probably on day, I don't plan to pop back in here later, so I'll probably see you again on day 2 hair. Hey, welcome to day 2 hair. Here's what she's doing. She set very well, even through here, but we're still getting a little frizz there. I didn't pull on it too much to style it today, because I don't expect day 2 to be like my best day anyway, because my gel cast is pretty strong still, but days 3 and 4 are still my days. I was thinking about, since I started parting my hair on a different side, sorry, I just like that to be more centered. I didn't adjust the order in which I rake and smooth my hair, and I think that has something to do with how I've been feeling like this side, it like shrinks up more than this side, because this is the side that I rake and smooth last, right? So it's had less time to shrink up before I sit under the dryer. So I'm gonna make a mental note to be very mindful of, if I'm gonna keep part of my hair on this side, to, excuse me y'all, that was like a yawn sneeze. I wasn't sure what it was gonna be right away until it came out. But I'm going to, I usually do this section, and then work my way around this way. I think I'm gonna try to go this way next time and do this section. I'm thinking, whatever happens back here, I'm gonna rake and smooth this side before I rake and smooth this side, so that this can be hopefully longer than this side, and then that'll, you know, straighten that out. So I'll show you this side of my hair. Yep, see how it's even more, you know, it's just doing what it's supposed to do on this side. And then this side is kind of Yep, so that's my hair meditation for today. I will see you on day 3. Hey, welcome to day 3 hair. So some improvements I do notice from my last wash hour set is that this has not started to fro. It still has shrinkage, as you can see, but it still also has plenty of definition going on. See, there's some frizz starting to sit in right there, for real. Another thing, me and Abigail, my hair, talked about it, and she was parted like here, and we decided that we like her better here, so I pulled that down to make my part not as deep. You know, I forgot to do, y'all, when I was putting on makeup, I forgot to set under my eyes with powder. I know. This whole thing. Hold on. So, changed my part a little. I'm still getting used to my hair after my salon visit and my cut. I do feel like after Tieraney's hands have been in my head that my hair is like, and I get a cut, it takes a while for it to kind of like settle. And I'm even thinking about the next time I get, you know, you can go to, maybe you didn't know, but you know, you can go to your tight curl specialist, and you could usually have a service on there that's just for a dry cut, meaning you set your hair the way you set it and you just pay her to cut it. I'm seriously considering doing that on the next visit, just so she can have a better idea of how my hair behaves when I set it versus when she sets it, and that can kind of bridge that gap, and both of us learning and I guess meeting in the middle about the shape of my hair. But I think this might be environmental too, because the reason this is hanging down more than this side, because this side has already started to frizz up, and this side still has plenty of definition and no frizz yet, right? So I'm still I don't know why it's frizzing up prematurely on this side, but it is. So I don't know. Like I really don't get it. But I'm gonna stick beside it. It's my hair. And this might just be these couple weeks, and then next couple weeks it, you know, sort itself out and figure out why it's acting all wonky. See, I pull it out and it just like goes right back. It's not even trying to hang a little bit. Let me show you. See, if that weren't frizzing, it should be hanging more down here, and since it's not, it's just kind of throwing off the whole overall shape and look of my hair. Yep. See, that's already like mainly frizzed, but who told it to do that? I guess is what I'm trying to figure out. But even me going in like that a little bit, I think it's helping it to lay a little better. So that's what my hair is doing, y'all. I gotta show y'all the back. That's what she doing. On day 3. Tomorrow will be day 4 hair, and yeah, just see what she continues to do. And since I know how to reset my hair, I'm serious. Like, she's making me say, okay, Abigail, I guess you want a braid out or a twist out for a couple weeks while you figure out what you're doing as far as the wash and go is concerned, and then we'll come back and revisit this wash and go. Okay? But that's my report. Day 3 hair. Plenty of definition, some frizz, but used to be frizzy here, right? Like here first mostly, and now it's like right here. So if this has happened to you in the comments and you figured out what it might be, I would appreciate you letting me know what you discovered about your hair in situations like this. I don't know. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all on day 4. Hey, welcome to day 4 here. I'm in a little bit better mood about my hair today because I know you can see lots of definition over here, right? And then lots of frizz over here. So I think I figured it out because I was really concerned that it was the weather or my technique was slipping. But this morning when I woke up and took the buff off, my hair was damp, so I think I've been sweating in my sleep. And I mainly sleep on this side, so I really think that that's what's contributing to it frizzing more on this side than on this side. So I'm gonna have to figure out some kind of way to balance out how I sleep, maybe try to sleep on my back more so that, yeah, this side is it's frizzing more than this side because clearly I'm favoring this side more, as well as the as I mentioned, wintertime, if you go to sleep right and the temperature is one way, but the temperature drops at night, so maybe when it gets cooler in the room, then I might tend to go under the covers, and then when you breathe under the covers, that, you know, makes humidity and condensation and whatnot potentially. I don't know because I'm asleep, right? I'm just guessing what happens when I'm sleeping, but I do know that my hair felt damp this morning, so that's what I'm blaming it on. So you can see inside. See, of course, you don't sleep on this part of your head, but it makes sense. This part that is very frizzy and very shrinkaged. So, I'm laughing at something I heard my husband say. He being silly, but I don't think he knows I can hear him. All right. Back. But even though I got a fro on one side, I mean, it's a fro with a shape. Yep. All right, there you go. So that's day 4 here. I'll see you on day 5. Hey, welcome to day 5 here, y'all. 1, I got the robe on, you know I'm gonna reset this hair today. And 2, it's like my hair is Harvey Dent, like Too-Faced, because you see how it's still really good and defined on this side, and then this side is slowly spreading more into a fro. So, see that? That's not cool. I don't like it. So if this side could be like this side, I could have probably made it to day 10, right? So, but that's just not how it worked out this week. So, see, anyway, so I am gonna reset my hair today. Please stay tuned for the next video because I am going to do, in the styling portion, a style that I've never done for a YouTube video for y'all before. And so I'll be interested to see how that style turns out. Actually, I haven't done this style since I started the 30-day hair detox, so I will be interested to see how it turns out with applying the simple hair care techniques and the simple styling technique. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hitting watching, subscribing, liking, right? Hitting that thumbs up button, the engagement. Thanks for you who's tuning in for the instant premieres every Friday when I post the videos at 5:15 CST. And yeah, I will see you on the next week, the next wash hour, as I continue to cleanse and condition and style my hair every week. Continue to grow my hair out. I saw on, I put my phone over there. I don't feel like going to, you know, look at you. Yep. If you could, wait. I saw this picture on I Am Black Girl Curls' page that's kind of like similar to the pictures that encouraged me to give the 30-day hair detox a good shot. So if you can see on here the different shapes of haircuts, and even looking at this picture, I'm drawn to this one. I like this shape, which is kind of the shape, you can see it better on this side, right, that I was going for when I went to my stylist. I told her, you know, I want those angles. I like my hair to be like this, not like this. See, this one is more like this. This is more of a taper. This is more of a bob, but still it's not a straight bob because it's straight on the sides, but it still has a little bit of this in the back. But I think as my hair grows out, I would like it. I'm drawn to this shape as to how I want to see my hair. So when you're looking at inspiration pictures and things, pay attention to not just finding hair essential elements that seem to match yours, but just look at the different shapes of the haircuts and figure out what you like or don't like, and then show pictures like these to your stylist to help them understand better what you may be looking for. That's it. I appreciate y'all so much. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.